And we are live, another reaction, another review. Today I'm going to react to Arctic Monkeys. Do I wanna know? Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. La la. Okay. There are some heavy drums.
You got color in your cheeks. Do you ever get that feel that you can't shift, the tide that sticks around like summits in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know?
I like how it's building.
Feeling flows both ways. Sorta hoping that you'd stay. Saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. Never thought of calling when you left you, 'cause I always do.
Okay, it's a love song. The drums are programmed in a really simple way. It's just drum, snare, drum, kick drum, snare drum, kick drum, snare drum. Nothing really. It's like people are stomping their feet and clapping their hands. That's the basics of the drums. It's a love song. I like how they harmonize and how they go back and forth with different vocals. We have this guy with this type of vocal, and then we have this guy who has a higher vocal range. So yeah, they're going back and forth. I don't know if it's the same person, but yeah. Interesting.
Crawling back to you. So have you got the goods? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so, I wanna know what time it should. Simmer down and poker up. I'm sorry to interrupt, it's just I'm constantly on the cusp. I've tried and to kiss you. I don't know if you feel the same as I do.
Another thing I've realized, they're not really adhering to the snare drum and the kick drum situation. They're just floating right through it. It's like they're just, at some point it's like he's talking. He's not like really trying to keep everything in sync with how the drums are going. Okay.
We could be together if you wanted to. If this feeling flows both ways, we're sorta hoping that you'd stay. That the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. Ever thought of calling when you better feel? Now I thought it through, crawling back to you.
Okay, I'm thinking this is a phone call actually, and the one singing is actually drunk right now because the way he is delivering his vocals, they're not really adhering to the drums. Like he's just going on and on and on. Maybe at the hook, they're trying to make it feel like cutting off with every bar, but when he sings, I feel like he's toppling off, like he's not really staying with the drums. And that's interesting. So this is a phone call, and he's trying to apologize and trying to get back with the person who he loves. Okay. Okay, when you're talking about the tonal variation and how he expresses himself, it feels like he is drunk already and he's on phone with this person, because at the end he is asking if she feels the same, even though that was repetitive on the hook, but in the end it's part of a verse and the outro. So yeah, when you're talking about the delivery, well, that's it. He is delivering this like someone who has taken enough, and then he has that courage to call back someone they broke up with, and he feels like she is the one crawling back to, and crawling has this sort of desperation thing to it. So yeah, that's how I feel like he's expressing that in such manner. When you're talking about the sound selection, like we have the drums and the snare drum, which, as I said, it's a really basic drumming programming of the drums. Is just the drum, kick drum, snare drum, kick drum, snare drum, repeat, like that. And yeah, as I said, like he's just flowing on top of the drums like someone who has taken a lot of alcohol will do, like not really laying his verses as is supposed to. That's why I say this is a phone call. He's really going on and on, but at the same time it feels smooth, it feels realistic, it feels new, it feels unique. He's not really trying to keep up with the drums, and that's something, yeah. When you're talking about replayability value, this is relatable. When you have enough also, when you've had enough alcohol also, you can play this also, and then you call and you crawl back to that person. Yeah, that's what I got from the track. It's an amazing track. I like how it was made, how the drums are programmed, so simple, and then how his vocals really flow through the drums. Yeah, not keeping in touch with laying the bars as they're supposed to, like solidly. They're just fluid. They're just going on and on everywhere. Yeah, that's the highlight of this track actually. And well, we have some harmonization here and there, and then we have a place where someone else who has a higher vocal, is it a falsetto, but someone who is in a higher key than him comes to like elevate the hook. And then there's some harmonization. There's some stacks of vocals where they just layered a lot of them to give it more energy, to give it more weight. And then we go back to the alcoholic, who is just talking his mind because he has the courage right now. Maybe tomorrow things will change. So yeah, that's what I got from the track. Anyway, if you like the video, Arctic Monkeys. Peace out.